What is going on, my people? Welcome back to another session of Singles of the Week. I'm your boy Naseem the Dream. If you're new to the channel, go on and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell as well to always keep notified on my newest content. And you already know how we do. Without further ado, let's get into the new singles. Charli XCX is back with another teaser for her upcoming record, this time with the one and only Rina Sawayama. I am very excited for this new record to come out very soon, and I will say, sadly, I thought this song was a bit underwhelming for me. I was so digging this song upcoming until this chorus. I thought the energy being built up into this chorus was just driven with angst all into my bloodstream up into getting to this chorus where I just felt super underwhelmed. I know that it would have just been too easy to really go with just a banger of a loud pop drop, but I personally was just so ready for that moment, so I really would have just liked that sound instead. We got a new Tove Lo song, also adding another additional track to the soundtrack of the wonderful, breathtaking extravaganza that is the HBO series Euphoria. This song is a pleasant surprise. It's a lo-fi dance pop track that I think is just so fantastic that is considering that it's not far off from another pop song structurally, and I get it isn't very into the versatility of these aesthetics, but hey, I think it performs. We also got a new Chelsea Cutler track with a little bit of an upbeat pop action that we got into this song. If I'm gonna say anything, I'm gonna say it's not bad. I thought the singing was just a bit one-dimensional on here, but the beat was a bit bland and pop taste. And though I'd say that I wasn't out of my seat during this song, I still did like the attempt. And then we have the Chainsmokers that are back and have been gone for years. And it's not pleasant. This new song, High, is a horrid pop song. For fuck's sake, I missed the 2015 Chainsmokers so much, bro. That house rave Chainsmokers, that shit was popping, my G. But now Drew sings and it's just... no. New song from Lauv called 26, and I honestly really don't think it's that great. I don't really think the vocals really translate a lot with the skit drum loops on here. I think a more well thought out instrumental would have gave this track the boost that it really needed to be a good enough track, to my ears at least. No, it's not new, but hey, I'm just gonna review it anyway. X's old track back in 2016, Vice City, is finally released on stream. And I'm gonna give my opinion on this track in particular, and it might be unpopular. I think this song is utter garbage. The mixing is so bad. These rattles are ridiculously louder than the entire track. Every instrumental isolated on this beat don't even come to the nearing power that these drums come in. It's so bad. The mixing is just nowhere near on balance. Like, you need this balance in order to make this track work, and it's not here. It's terrible. RIP though, man. Then we got Disclosure and Zedd teaming up to make a deep clubhouse banger. Lots of great transitioning on the track. I love the 3-part breakdowns that we get in the song, all being very unique with lovely sound design. It's a great song. I love the work on here. Then we got some new Japanese breakfast out with a piano ballad, Nobody Sees Me Like You Do. It took me a little bit of time to really figure out how much did I really enjoy or not enjoy this song. And yeah, you know what? I really do like it. I thought it has that soft and gentle feeling to the ears. It was easygoing. It's just simple and sweet. It's to the point. I like it. Then we got some new Lil Tecca with a song called Fallin. Though I'm not much of a Lil Tecca stan, this is honestly kind of decent. I just thought he flowed so nicely on this track. He really caught me off guard in here, and shit, I'm gonna definitely have to keep out for his next record that comes out. Who knows? Rock pop band Franz Ferdinand is also out with a new song, and this is really nothing far off from your ordinary teaser for a record that I just didn't really enjoy. Singing on here, it was just so boring. Kind of mind-numbing. I would rather chug a warm bush latte than play this again. It's kind of harsh. I kind of feel bad for saying that. Rex Orange County is also out with a new track, and I don't think it's that great. It's not bad. Either way, I like the direction that he was going in with the violin samples in the beginning of this track, but once he broke into it right with that alt pop niche, I was just a bit turned off from it. It just didn't really compliment each other to me so much. I don't know, I guess it just didn't suit me. Ginla and Adrianne Lenker, frontwoman for Big Thief, are also out with the new song Carousel. This track is just a deeply soaked, somber, melancholy folk song that had truly had the potential, but I just thought that these two didn't complement each other at all onto the mix on the song whatsoever. It just felt like these two voices were kind of fighting that space for the spotlight on here, and the vocals were also coming off very dry. Light touch with any effects, even though of these singers off Raw Cut are really great singers, but I just really think I needed that extra boost. Then we have Arya by Nigo and A$AP Rocky. Basically sounds like a chopped and screwed version of a Michael Myers beat on here, and wasn't compelled from these verses that much really. It just kind of just lowered my expectations. It's exceptionally very bitter. Emo melodic pop punk artist and rapper Sueco is also out with the new track. You know, I gotta say, I thought that beginning line was trash. If I had a death note, I would write my name on every page. If you're fast enough before it kills you. But either way, I'ma just mention, he does keep the truck rolling after this. This is really an adrenaline pumping rocker on here. I thought he kept the pressure on with each transition. He really did well. Kept the pressure on. Engaged. Then we got Denzel Curry out with a new song, Walking. I was cooling with that swing and sway motion on the first half of this track. I just thought the transition into this hard trap hitter on the second half just didn't really translate so much for me. I did think that Denzel flew on here very crazy though. Very crazy flow. So I guess when the two cancel each other out, it's decent. It's decent. Then we got Coi Leray out with the new song, Anxiety. Now, I enjoy the verses. I like the performance on here a lot. Not on the chorus, though. I feel like the instrumental on here just could have really used some harmonics on there layered on top. Don't know why she went in so simple and really thought the instrumental would really carry so much weight for a chorus when it wasn't really anything complex on there in general. How they were satisfied with the finish on here is a mystery to me, but oh well. Saba's out with a new teaser, this time with Herb himself. This one's called Survivor's Guide. This is probably the best of the pile that Saba has released off of his teasers for his upcoming record. It's a standard trap blend, but the two just give such a great performance on here, that great Chicago style performance in trap music. It's a bop. James Blake is out with an additional single to add to the Euphoria soundtrack, and it is lovely. Very smart to bring James into this. He just fits so perfectly into the persona that the show goes for. Considering thematically and sonically how the essence of his latest LP sounds, this track in particular just kind of feels like a bonus track off of that record. It can be intense at times and can also be absolutely gorgeous in others. This is a great song. Anitta is out with a new song, Boys Don't Cry being the title. And you know, I think there's some likable traits onto this song. Productively, sounds very expensive, very high def. I think I just would have loved a little bit more pizzazz from Anitta to give that extra step forward. Maybe a chemistry balancing feature that would have made the better for this, and it's just not there. But it's not bad. Kylo, Kish, and Vince Staples are also out with the new song, going off some gritty experimental hip-hop aesthetics. Comes merciless with the drums hitting as hard as solid steel on here. The electronic sounds on the back end on here just heighten the intensity. Not as much of a performance that I would have really liked from Vince on here. I would have really preferred a full verse rather than just get some kind of like sub vocals onto the layering on here. But either way, I still think the song is decent. Grimes is also out with another song, falls deep into the ethereal dance elements. This hook reminds me way too much of that Gummy Bear song. I just can't stop hearing it into this mix, and it just drives me insane to the point where I just can't get into the song. It doesn't really have anything going for it. Once you get to the chorus, it just feels like the most energetic point in the song. That's also the most annoying part for me, so I just can't really get into the song. We are treated with some Toro y Moi, a double feature. This one in particular that I am reviewing is called Postman. This is funky. This is a funky vibe tune right here. I like the psychedelic aura being crossed around the room with these bass licks. I can imagine this track being mashed up with a Silk Sonic song. For sure, dude. Then we got some new coin music on here, and low-key, I like this shit, bruh. I really thought I was just about to be disappointed, just because lately I really haven't been into the newest work that they've been releasing lately. Personally, for me, it just really hasn't been my thing so much getting into this type of pop when it just gets so repetitive, but I can get down to this one. I can definitely get down to this one. Shit, they're competing. They're competing for an audience at Bonner this year. Hey, shit. I bet. Last track goes to the one and only Bülow, coming out with a new track called Don't Break His Heart. And unfortunately, I will be ending this off a bad note. It's not an enjoyable song. It's not enjoyable as much as I really enjoyed her Frank Ocean cover or the song First Place. The whole time, this just kind of had me questioning while I'm listening to the song, do I really like this? I can't tell if I like this. Do I hate it? I can't tell if I hate it. Then once when you get to the finish on here, she kind of concluded, yeah, I don't like this. And that is it for me this week, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, go ahead and like, share, and comment down below onto the video. And if you're not already, subscribe to the channel. Down in the description, you'll see all the links for the singles that I discussed in this video, more videos, and also the links to my social media accounts so you can keep up with me on the daily. And catch you in the next one. Deuces.